In one recent coaching session, I was asked this question: what can be some red flags or signs that we are working with a wrong team, or we are working with the wrong boss, or we are working in a toxic workplace? And these scenarios are common. It is not that only one person or two people are facing this particular situation. Almost every other person over here watching this video would be going through some of these things. So please note down these signs. These are red flags, and you need to observe these over a period of time, not just one particular incident, but just observe over a period of time. For example, point number one, if your boss is super controlling, if they are super micromanagers, which means they don't allow you to think, they don't allow you to experiment, they are not at all flexible, and they want to put their nose into every little thing that you do. If you are working with such a person, you will not get enough air to breathe, and you will not be able to learn or grow because they will be super controlling. So if you are working in such an environment, then it is definitely a red flag. Red flag number two, if you are being manipulated emotionally, if your boss or your superiors are trying to plant emotions of guilt, emotions of fear in your mind, then you are not working with the right people. I can understand that today the market is not good. So somebody may tell you that, oh, it's not good, we don't have enough projects, all of that. So that's completely understandable because of the condition that the market is going through. But I have seen scenarios where the market is really thriving, but the boss is trying to put fear in the mind of the employee that if you don't do this, we will release you to the pool, or we will kick you out of the project, etc., etc. Or if a certain project fails, it is because of your performance. So please understand that some of these can be realities, but you need to be rational, you need to be logical, and you need to understand if somebody is deliberately trying to plant feelings of guilt or fear in your mind. That's red flag number two. Now let's move to red flag number three, which is scapegoating, which means every time something goes wrong, you are blamed, which means the leadership or the management is not taking any responsibility for a big problem or for a small problem. They always find a scapegoat and put the blame on you. If you are working in such an environment, it's a definite red flag. Red flag number four, favoritism plus contradictory feedback. If you are getting inconsistent feedback, if you are seeing favoritism in your team or in your project or in your group, then that is definitely another red flag for you. And last but not the least, false promises. Lot of time bosses will make a lot of promises that you will get promoted next year, next month, you will get salary hike in the next quarter, or you will be transferred to a new project or a new location at a specific timeline. Lot of time managers give these promises without any base. And when that time comes, they have another reason or excuse for not doing that. And sometimes they may actually forget it altogether. So if you see this happening very frequently, then you know that you are not being taken seriously. In fact, you are being taken for granted. So try and observe if some of these things are happening with you or around you. In a toxic workplace, most of the times they try to control communication, or they try to overimpose hierarchy, which means most of the communication goes through specific channels and most of the credit also go to specific people. While having a communication management plan and deciding on who is going to communicate what is important, but if there are too many controls on, hey, do this, hey, don't do that, and if you need permission or if you need approval on doing smallest of the things, then you know that you are working in an environment where everything is being controlled. So controlling operations or having a standard operating procedure is fine. But if you are being manipulated or if you are being controlled on the smallest of the things, then it will be a suffocating environment for you to perform. And you will never be able to learn or grow in such a workplace. I hope you agree with this, and I'm sure you have gone through some of these experiences yourself. Let me know that in comments. If you liked the video, hit the like button and share it in your WhatsApp groups. If you are new, don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you in another video soon. Take care and bye for now.